My story starts a lot like everyone else's. Around the time I was 4 years old, I started showing and working with horses. However, the thing that makes my story different is that I grew up showing miniature horses and driving them. When I was in 5th grade, I started doing horse 4-H, and that was when I realized that not a lot of other people drive, and I wanted to fit in with my friends, so that's when I learned how to ride. It was my worst nightmare to stand out. I didn't want to do that at all, and so that's really what fueled my fire to learn how to ride. I first started riding horses, like I said, about when I was 11 years old, end of 6th grade, and that was because I really wanted to fit in with my friends. They all rode and could go places and go on trail rides, and I really couldn't do that in a cart. It was limiting my ability to be a part of my 4-H club, and I really liked the challenge. I loved horses, but they also terrified me about as much as I loved them, and so it was definitely a lot of growing pains when I learned how to ride horses. My first riding horse was my aunt's Arabian gelding named Con. He was a flea-bitten gray, and he was a very special horse to me because he was old. He was probably 28 years old when I started riding him. He had arthritis in his hips, so he literally couldn't buck me off even if he wanted to, which was awesome for me. And he was really great for me to learn how to ride. And the thing that was really special about Con was that he was also known as a hero, because when they were out on the trail rides when my aunt had him, they were attacked by a dog, and he pulled the dog away from the owner and ran it off a cliff, basically. And so he was known for his hero, being a hero. And so that was really great to have that, him watching over me when I was learning how to ride. I bought my first riding horse at the end of 8th grade, and I bought him from my cousin Dale Ann, who was the very first Benton County Fair and Rodeo Queen. And I bought him basically because my mother said he was pretty. Yeah, she said, "Hey, Dale Ann's selling her horse, and he's really pretty palomino. We should really look into buying him." Okay. I had a lot of growing pains when I bought Ringo. He was a rodeo horse. Fresh off the rodeo circuit, he'd been a rodeo queen horse for 2 years, and before she bought him, he was a rope horse. So rodeo was his life, and that's what he knew. He was a very high energy horse. He had to ride him every step of the way, and I was coming from the crippled up 30-year-old Arabian that I'd been riding for lessons, so it was a very rough transition to go from really laid back and well-mannered to very hot and kind of thinks for himself kind of personality.